Hi, I'm Mallory and I'm here with my brother today. Thanks for coming on my show. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from Greenfield,
How old are you?
27.
I know you were part of the Navy for 4 years. Can you tell me why you decided to join?
I joined because Dad was part of the Navy. Dad was a submariner, so I joined.
Okay. What ship were you on?
I was on the USS Mitcher, DDG 57.
What was it like out at sea?
Very peaceful. The skies couldn't be more full of stars at night. And at night, the water would look like glass. It was one of the most peaceful times of my life ever, was out at sea in the middle of the night. During the day, you could see to the horizon and just never see land. You're just in the middle of nowhere.
What was your daily life like on the ship?
I believe we'd be up at 6. You'd get breakfast, then there'd be sweepers, so you'd be up top sweeping the deck. You'd do your job until lunch came around, and then you'd go back and do whatever job you did until dinner. You might have watch during the day or at night, depending on whether you're on duty. And you'd sleep on the ship, obviously.
How many people were on your ship?
About 300.
What was food like on the ship?
It was good and okay. My favorite meal on the ship was called hamsters, which were chicken cordon bleus, but in the Navy we called them hamsters.
Describe the sleeping quarters.
Down in the barracks, you slept with everybody that was your rate. There was a top bunk, a middle bunk, and a bottom bunk. All your belongings were stored under where you slept. And the ship would rock you to sleep. It was actually really nice.
Do you have any advice for people who want to join the Navy?
If you truly want to join the military, just go do it. Nothing's stopping you but you.
What was it like getting back to normal life?
Coming back to normal life was challenging in the way that everything wasn't a do or die moment. If something didn't get done at work, it didn't matter, right? But to me, it mattered a lot when I first came out, and I would blow up very easily. And I had to learn how to just calm down.
What is the process of extrusion technician?
I became an extrusion technician after I left the Navy. I worked at Charter, SWM, as an extrusion technician at both. Extrusion is the melting of pellets, plastic pellets that go through an extruder, which is a screw, and then goes through a nip point, and it comes out as like a flat film that gets rolled up at the end of the line.
What are your other hobbies?
I ride my motorcycle, I play pool, and I golf.
What do you like about those sports?
They're all mentally challenging. You have to be so in rhythm with the golf. Golf is just the hardest sport to play. Pool is relaxing. You're at the bar with your friends on a Thursday or Sunday night, shooting pool competitively and just seeing what team is the best.
Do you have any advice for people just starting those sports?
Just like any sport, it's about practice. It's about the time you put in. The more time you put in, the better you're going to be. Now, as far as motorcycling goes, motorcycling is one of those hobbies where you should take all the safety precautions you can when you start.
What got you into motorcycles?
Dad, I rode on the back of a motorcycle from the age of 6 to now. Dad brought me everywhere with him, and then Uncle Melvin. It was It was my favorite thing in my childhood was riding on the back of Dad's bike.
Can you tell me about the places that you've been on your motorcycle? That you've been to?
I've been to Mount Greylock. I went down to Rhode Island to see the ocean. I've been all the way up towards the White Mountains in New Hampshire, where I've seen some crazy ledges. I've rock climbed some ledges after motorcycling a little bit. I look for cool, natural, environmental places that I don't have to pay to go see. It's just natural beauties of the world.
Well, thanks for coming on my show, for being a guest on my show.
Well, thank you for having me.
No problem. And I'll be back next week with another guest.